Hello, Tangled crew.
Hi.
Hi, Tangled crew.
Hi, Tangled team.
Hey, Tangled crew. Hi.
Hello, creators of Tangled the series.
Hi, Tangled team.
Hi to the cast and crew of Tangled the series.
To the entire Tangled crew.
Chris Sonnenberg, Big Pants, and all the rest of the Tangled cast and crew.
Hello.
Hi, Tangled team.
Tangled the series has meant so much to so many people around the world. It's hard to describe how thankful we are. However, we've decided to create something special to show how much we appreciate everything you've done for us. Let's begin!
How do you say thank you for something so important and incredible to you?
I can't be more grateful to think that this wonderful show has been in my life.
My deepest and most humble thanks to anyone involved in the creation of making this show so wonderful.
Whether your contribution was big or small, it has made such a difference.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
For making this happen.
For the amazing work you put in the show, the backgrounds, the character designs, the animation, the music, it all makes it feel the show so special.
Thank you guys so much for everything.
For this ride because it's been amazing, just like Rapunzel says.
Thank you for sticking through it, through the good and the bad. I know it hasn't always been easy.
Thank you for taking something that means the world to me and to so many people and giving it all of the love and care that it deserves.
For, telling the story your way, getting to tell it your way.
For the laughs, the tears, the moments of sheer panic.
For being responsible for destroying us many a time. For creating one of my most favorite shows in the whole entire world.
For letting me have a few more years with Rapunzel.
You guys are always so engaging with us online, and it's just so cool to see that you all have just as much love for this story as we do. Thank you, Chris, for interacting with all of us on Twitter and liking all of our stupid memes.
There is one person in particular that I would like to thank wholeheartedly, and that is Ricky Roxburgh. You were the first contact I had with the crew, and you made me and my opinions feel valid, which is not common at all when you've been around fandoms for so long like I have. You've always been kind and supportive even in really difficult times in my life, and the amounts of love and happiness you put into the show, even when you are killing chameleons and destroying towers, has made me laugh and cry and scream and all of that at the same time sometimes. Thank you for writing Eugene so wonderfully because it's what he deserves. Keep on being chaotic on Twitter because I shall always be there for you. Thank you for being so easy to reach online. Thank you Anna, Wendy, Kate, Alexa, Amber, Tom, Naomi, for showing us storyboards and how this show has been constructed and giving us a little bit of the behind the scenes.
We all love seeing your boards. We love seeing you guys anticipate our reactions to every episode.
Thank you, Tara, for showing us a bit of Rapunzel's journal. It's one of my favorite things ever. I just love remembering bits of the story just by looking at these pieces, looking at her art style that makes her feel more real than ever.
Everything is just so much more exciting when we know that the cast and crew is putting their whole hearts into every moment of the show.
Thank you, Alan Menken and Glenn Slater, for writing all of these amazing songs that have been in this series, especially songs like Bigger Than That always makes me feel better. And thank you to James Monroe Iglehart for belting it out like a champ.
Thank you to the original cast and crew for coming back for this series, for believing in this new project. We are just so thankful you continue to tell their story after all these years.
I'm more than thankful for all your dedication to the film and the series, for the time you take to let us, the fans, know that you listen to us and that you know us. Thank you for answering our messages, seeing our fan arts, drawings, videos, cosplays, etc., and make us feel part of this amazing big family.
Thank you so much for this series and reminding me why I love these characters in the world of Corona so much.
For Rapunzel and Eugene and Cassandra and Lance and Varian and Shorty, most importantly.
For everything your team has done with the show and with these characters, it really means the world to everyone.
For putting so much care into making it happen, to just being as passionate about Tangled as we all are about Tangled.
Thank you that they could experience it.
For this amazing show that you created.
There will never be proper words to express how grateful I am.
For everything you've done for me.
Thank you for a phrase that I hold dear to my heart. Whenever I may feel down, I think, tout est en vous. Simple yet effective. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you for making Rapunzel's Tangled adventure. Thank you for making so many people happy. Thank you for bringing us all together. Thank you for the laughs, smiles, and tears.
Thank you, cast, crew, creators of Tangled the series, Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure, for giving me 3 more magical years of time in Corona.
For letting Tangled live on and have a new life with new people that get to experience Tangled.
Because what you've done, what you've made is just, it's beyond anything I could have imagined.
I've been a Tangled fan for 9 years today, and if it weren't for you on the show, I probably wouldn't be the person I am today.
Ever since I was 10, I fell in love with Tangled, and I'm currently 19 years old, but my love for Tangled and all of its characters is still as strong as ever.
Tangled's been a part of my life for almost 10 years now, and I'm not planning to let it go yet.
Tangled has been a huge part of my life since I first watched it in 2011. Through high school, I always clung to Rapunzel as a character who I wanted to model my way of thinking after. She always had such a bright, positive outlook on any situation, but was always willing to fight for her friends and what she believed was right, even if it scared her.
Tangled has truly meant the world to me since it first came out in 2010. I always saw a lot of myself in Rapunzel, and I just really turned to her in times of being worried or if I need motivation. She just teaches me to always be kind and to always just have faith and follow your dreams.
I already loved Tangled. It was one of my absolute favorite Disney movies, and I loved Rapunzel and Eugene so much, and getting to have so many extra adventures with them was amazing.
Tangled the series came at a perfect time for me. Like so many abuse survivors, I was always drawn to the story of Rapunzel. I didn't know why that was at first, but the movie was the first thing to help me figure it out. My love for Tangled started when I was first coming to terms with what I was going through, and Rapunzel helped me realize that the way I was being treated wasn't normal, but she gave me hope that with the right amount of love, both from yourself and from others, there will always be a way out of your tower, and there will always be somewhere safe where you belong.
This show is so special to me, like how Tangled is so special to me. I'm so happy that it's gotten to have this as an extension of it.
When I first started watching the show 3 years ago, I didn't know what I was expecting. Maybe a simple slice of life princess show that I might not even watch for that long. But instead I got a beautiful, unique, crazy, in a good way, story that was a roller coaster of emotions.
When I heard about this show, I was like so thankful, because one of my things about the original movie, as much as I loved it, was we never got to see the aftermath of their romance or of her adjusting to life in Corona, her adjusting to civilized life after being locked away.
It's been wonderful to see Rapunzel growing up and learning who she is outside of the tower and learning to be a princess and to be her own person. And it all feels incredibly real.
You know, I've been on with it since forever after. Like, from day one I was completely sold, and it's just been an amazing ride.
Since I discovered the series, I loved it. I then discovered the fandom and the crew, and I'm very happy to have discovered these people who are fans like me.
Tangled the series premiered right after I graduated from my theater conservatory, and I was in a really weird place right then. Between school and the cold, cruel adult world, having this new expanded world around the character that brought me so much comfort, it was so helpful to have her around again, giving me new stories and relationships that I could watch and learn from.
I've been watching since the first episode came out years ago and constantly trying to make everyone around me watch it as well. It's been an amazing journey, and thank you for the dedication you've all put in.
It came out when I was a freshman in high school, and it's ending when I'm a senior in high school, so the show has really grown with me.
When the series came out, Rapunzel and I had arrived at the same place in our journeys. We were both freshly out of our towers, ready to experience everything that the world had to offer, and we both had that realization that getting out is just the first step. There's healing to do, there's a lot of catching up, and it can be overwhelming and scary, but her constant resilience and her pure faith in her friends have continued to inspire me every day for the past 3 years.
Rapunzel inspires me every day to become a better person, and Eugene is a constant reminder that everything will be fine, like a beacon of light.
Rapunzel inspires me to be a better person, always see the good in people, be compassionate, and never give up on my dreams.
Rapunzel has given me a new perspective.
She's taught me to trust in my own strength, to keep dreaming, to keep the people I love by my side, and not to take a single thing for granted.
I have yet to find a way out of my tower, but the message Rapunzel keeps spreading is giving me the strength to be able to do it someday.
Oh god, this princess means the world to me, and I didn't think that I'd ever get, to see more of her, let alone 3 entire seasons of a brilliant TV show of her. And the fact that it did, it's just mind-blowing and incredible, and I have to stop myself sometimes and just let it sink back in.
I just wanted to say a few words about the show and how it's impacted me.
You, the cast and crew, have made my life so much better. That's the simplest way to put it.
The show has gotten me through some rough times in the past few months and has generally kind of changed my life in the way I see myself and my self-confidence. It inspires me to try new things, and it gives me motivation to do things when I barely have any motivation to spare.
The show has helped me learn about myself. It's helped me cope with things. It's given me light in a time of darkness, and it's given me new friends. It's given me so much.
It's given me a creative outlet to inspire me to do other things in life.
As an animation student, it's been a constant source of motivation ever since I started watching it.
It really inspired me to be an animator someday. And maybe make my own show and something like this, so that I don't have to say goodbye. Joking.
Tangled has brought me so much joy in the past few years. It has inspired me to go for things that I never thought I would be capable of doing. It's allowed me to grow as a person along with these characters.
It's always provided a sense of happiness whenever I see it.
And a lot of the things that were said in it stuck with me and helped me grow as a person, like for myself. All these characters have made me who I am right now.
This story and these characters have gotten me through so much, and I'm just so grateful. In addition to all that, the show has given me some of the best friends I could ever ask for. Shout out to the Eggheads group chat. Love you guys.
It's helped me find a lot of wonderful friends who have the same love of the show as I do.
It's brought friends into my life that are irreplaceable now.
I've made some amazing friends that I wouldn't have ever made without this show.
I even met someone in my country who's just as obsessed with Tangled as I am, and I never thought that was possible. I just stopped feeling so alone.
This show means so much to me. It is probably one of the best things that's ever happened in my life. I met some of the most amazing people over the show that I now get to call my friends, and I love dearly.
It was my 9th birthday. My grandpa was taking me to see a movie about a girl with long hair, just like mine. It is one of my favorite memories I have with my grandpa, and it's all because of the movie Tangled. Flash forward 10 years to 2020. This amazing movie has been continued into an even more amazing series. I took a risk and made an online group chat. Little did I know that it would become the family it is today. You've taken the small memory I share with just me and my grandpa and turned it into a brand new family that keeps growing every day.
The Tangled series has gotten me through so much the past few years. I was feeling so lost at times, and I was feeling so happy at others, and Tangled was always there. It taught me acceptance, and how to have hope, and how to see the best in people, and myself.
All it's done is good things.
I'll never forget how much joy the series and the movie brought me.
The heart and dedication that fuels this series is beyond anything I could have ever imagined for a continuation of the movie and the world that it changed my life and made me the woman that I am here 10 years later.
One day, a single drop of sunlight fell from the heavens, and from this small drop of sun grew a magical TV series. It had the ability to heal the sick and injured and spread endless amounts of love and joy to anyone who watched it. There was a girl who didn't always feel loved by all, or even herself, and she became sad, really sad. She was running out of that spark that made her who she was. And that's when she began looking for a miracle, or in this case, a magical TV series. The magic of the series heals the girl, gave her something that made her so incredibly happy. But who was that girl? I'll give you a hint. That was me. Now, in all seriousness, you dear, lovely, incredible people that brought Tangled back to life, you need to know how truly amazing you all are. I mean, it's really hard to put into words. You guys have given me the biggest pick-me-up I could have ever asked for. I hope you realize how worthy you all are of all the love and praise. Thank you so much.
I could talk about this forever.
I'm so proud of everything y'all have done. I'm proud of the accomplishments y'all have achieved.
I love all the new characters and the storylines and all of the new music and everything about it.
This show has created such an amazing, colorful, fun, brilliant, quirky new world full of such great new characters.
Like Rapunzel, Eugene, Pascal, and Max, Cassandra, Lance, and Varian.
You know, even if they're just in one episode, or if they're just a random citizen of Corona, I find myself wanting to see more and more of them. I want to see how they interact with each other and how they're going to overcome the next obstacle that the universe throws at them.
These characters are so important to so many people, and we can always trust that they are in good hands.
My favorite part of the show is probably the music.
I listen to these songs like on repeat.
I want to hear new songs and I want to sing with them.
Seems like I spent my whole life hoping, dreaming of things I've never tried. This king shall
I'm taking what's mine, every drop, every smidge. If I'm burning, I'm ready to let it burn.
Espero mi oportunidad de estar bella. Mi turno ha pasado. Sé que hay que hacer, pero sigo esperando.
Always overlooked unfairly, while pretending that it barely stings. But it stings, yes it stings.
And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted.
Esta vez todo es diferente. Veo en ti la locura.
Down your hair, you'll find a way to set yourself free.
It's at a level only Broadway could reach.
The music's blowing me away.
I love all of these songs.
Everything about the show is beautifully made, and I know that I'll never forget it, and I'll probably rewatch it countless of times.
It's the purest thing I know, which sounds very, very dramatic, but hey, in the spirit of Rapunzel, right?
I love it all. The animation, the singing, the acting, it's all amazing.
And it also touches on sensitive topics.
The emotions displayed by the characters are very relatable, dealing with frustration, PTSD, fear, anger, loneliness, passion for baking, joy, etc. Among many characters, a lot of resonating emotions are displayed. The emotions come from a real place via everyone who put their joy and passion into this show.
This is gonna sound weird, but thank you for continuing to portray Gothel as just a horrible person. Thank you for not trying to excuse her actions nor try to find a way to make her redeemable. It just feels so validating for people who may have gone through things Rapunzel and Cassandra have gone through. And it's really important to show that to both kids and adults.
It has some of the best writing I've ever seen in a cartoon, and the best animation too. The characters are realistic, yet interesting, and the story has a message that can reach kids and adults alike.
You really took just a kid's cartoon and made it so much more.
I think this show is really great for all audience ages. From if you're a kid, if you're an adult. I think it's something really great, and it allows you to be silly and allows you to laugh and to have fun kind of while you're watching it.
My two little sisters and I have finally found something that all three of us can enjoy together. It's something for all ages, and I love that you all created something so lovable and relatable.
I'm really grateful that I got to watch this show and be a part of it. I've loved growing with it. I've loved seeing the characters grow as well, and I've loved watching all of these silly episodes, all the serious episodes.
We wanted to say how appreciative we are for it by listing a few of our favorite things.
So thank you for putting in those seals. Those cuties just gave me life, and I'm so happy they existed in the plot. I'm so happy that we had a children's show teaching the lesson of not everyone is going to like you through Rapunzel and Monty and learning to be okay with that. And thank you for that creepy mirror episode. It was, I think, my favorite maybe of the entire series. I just loved that, how it made me so scared, and it was so awesome. And also just for Lance and his opera singing during the episode where he had to conquer his fear.
I'm really thankful that Cassandra and Rapunzel got to have a duet as birds together.
There's so many great moments, and just thank you for all the hard work, and you have so many fans who are so appreciative that you have done this amazing thing.
I'm not the type of person to get hooked on shows, but Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure was a complete exception to that. I'm so glad that we got to see all the adventures with New Dream and the gang, and I'm so thankful that we got this amazing show, and thank you for the memories and the fun that we got to see.
You gave me so much. You gave me joy. You gave me sadness. You gave me beloved songs and this whole beautiful show.
The writing is awesome, the character development is great.
It's really cool how they can incorporate songs into it.
Also, I got so much more deep lore. I never expected deep lore from this show, but the lore is incredible. The Sundrop Flower, the Moonstone Opal, so many things, so many flashbacks.
The thought behind all the lore and connections to the movie don't go unnoticed.
It's been amazing. It's been epic. Getting to know Rapunzel more, getting to know Eugene more, and the amazingness that is Cass. I related to her so much. It's been amazing to see her and Rapunzel's friendship and where it's going, we don't know yet. This last season's been hard, man.
It's really hard to explain what Varian's story means for me, so let me just say again, thank you.
You've really expanded on the characters' stories and their relationship so much more than anyone could have really hoped for.
Seeing Rapunzel and Eugene's relationship develop has been beautiful storytelling.
One of the many, many, many reasons I really appreciate this series is because of the fact that we really get to endeavor into Corona and learn about the magic economy society and learn to love the parts that we already loved from the movie on its own, and done in a beautifully executed way nonetheless. It is evident that you all know how to create wonderful stories and arcs that many people will forever cherish. May you continue to inspire aspiring animators, writers, etc. Thank you for everything.
You've made something truly magical for taking something so special to me and to so many other people that I've been so fortunate to meet and connect with because of our love for the characters in this world.
You guys provided us with an amazing story with developing characters, funny moments, and just a wonderful story overall. Thank you all for this treasure of a show that extends the story of Tangled to its highest potential.
You've created such wonderful characters and brought life to all of them. There aren't enough words to show you how thankful I am.
Rapunzel herself, throughout the series, was challenged in ways unforeseen. She's grown. She's learned, she's changed so much from the character we saw in the intro movie to now in the final season. And we were so fortunate to be there with her. Thank you all for making this show what it was and is. And I sincerely hope that years from now, people will still look back on it with fondness and gratitude. Good luck to everyone involved in this project. Good luck to you in your future projects. And thank you so much for loving our wonderful Rapunzel, our golden girl, so much.
You all created the worlds full of magic, love, friendship, adventures, places, and characters that will always have a special place in my heart. I'm happy that I was so lucky to discover how amazing Tangled the series is, and I'll never forget that time. I promise.
For all the hard work you've done on this amazing show, I'm eternally grateful. Tangled will always have a special place in my heart. Thank you for taking the movie that made my childhood and turning it into the best thing. You gave me something to love and look forward to, and I can't thank you enough.
I have a deep appreciation for this show. I love it an inordinate amount, and that is because of the work you put into it. All of you worked together to create this masterpiece, and we are so grateful for that.
I wasn't gonna mention every single person who's worked on this show, but then I thought, why not?
Thank you to everyone who worked on the show and bringing such an amazing masterpiece to mind. I also want to thank this fandom for being so welcoming. Let's all enjoy these moments together as a family.
Congratulations on wrapping up the series. I can't even start to imagine how arduous of a job it must be to make an entire animated series that good. I'm grateful to you for reminding me that fairy tales are meant to bring happiness and joy.
It's hard to say goodbye, but the good things always have an end. My last but most powerful thank you to everyone involved in this show. I'll always have this series and you all in my heart. I look forward to seeing what the amazing journey has led to. And while I'm heartbroken to see the show come to an end, I am so glad that the show has existed. I just want you to know how wonderful your work is, and that it is a huge success and means a lot to many people.
Behind the end of every chapter comes a new one, so while the series will end, its legacy and impact will live on through us. So thank you so much. This is a tremendous amount of love for all of you who've helped with the show. Please never forget that. You've done so much for us. Our thanks and finished contributions are the least we can give you in return and gratitude.
You know what? I'm gonna be cheesy about it. That's the great thing about dreams. Like Eugene once said, once you get the one you've always wanted, you can start a new one. This really was my new dream.
You made my new dream come true.
Thank you for this dream. It was incredible. And it is incredible. It will always be incredible. I will love this forever. I don't know what I'm gonna do when it's over.
I will miss this series, but I'm so glad that I had it.
These 3 years were really magical.
I'm really thankful for the show, and I'm really sad that it's ending.
But I know that you guys are gonna give it the send-off that it should have. Above anything, above all the sadness of this ending, I'm so grateful for this show and every single person who has done anything to contribute to it. I'm so grateful that I got to be one of the people who loved this show as it was still on and still going.
I'm so happy that I was able to be part of this Tangled community.
As a really, really big fan, it's just more than I could have ever asked for.
Even though I'm sad it's ending, I'm also really excited to see the finale and to see what it brings.
It's been an incredible 3-year journey. I'm excited in a couple weeks to see the finale.
Finale's coming up soon, so hope we're ready.
I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see what other magical adventures Disney will take us to.
We'll be looking forward to whatever you guys decide to do with your many talents next.
While I'm sad about it ending, I'm also excited to see what other projects you guys have in store in the future. Thank you for bringing this show to life.
It will remain in my heart, in all of our fans' hearts, and in everyone's hearts who gets introduced to it after it ends even. It doesn't have to be goodbye, but it is see you later.
A journey which started in 2010. Princess Rapunzel and all of her friends. A girl with a dream, a man with a plan. Flynn climbed her tower, and together they ran, sharing secrets, emotion, a song or two. Their love grew stronger with their lanterns in view. Then tragedy struck, a betrayal, a scheme. Eugene's final moments. You were my new dream. Hair chopped off, her powers all gone. Rapunzel sheds tears while singing her song. Then a miracle blessed Eugene's final hour. One last gift from the Sundrop flower. With Gothel destroyed and Fitzherbert revived, the news was spread, the princess is alive. Family reunited, a home once again. A tease of a marriage, but the question is when? A quick little short showed the wedding in court. And mayhem from Max and Pascal, such cute loyal animal pals. Flash forward in time, but before ever after, finds Corona in peace, with joy, love, and laughter. A coronation approaching, new dreams going strong, no trouble in sight, till the rocks come along. Longing for more, desperate for freedom, Cassandra helps sneak Raps out of the kingdom. It's all fun and games until the black stones appear, which brings Rapunzel's hair back. So much for no fear. But still hope remains. They'll fight it together. So begins the tale of Rapunzel's tangled adventure, facing highs and lows. The princess's influence grows. In addition to her friendships and enemies, by the end of the show she'll have plenty. Eventually questing to uncover the truth, Cass, Eugene, and Rapunzel, the wannabe sleuths, to discover the secret behind the rock's history. The heroes must journey to unravel the mystery of a healing incantation and the reverse. That is, if they can get to the truth first. And while Eugene is obsessing over love and wedding rings, Cassandra finds herself waiting alone in the wings. Then a plan starts brewing, making everything eerie. The wicked return of the Force Zontiri. And then, just when things appear to be fine, Cassandra makes her move and crosses the line. Now allies have turned, but Rap still has faith. Despite Cass's appearance, some may call her a wraith, but there's still good in her. It can't end like this. The princess will never give up while things are amiss. Though how it will end, it still isn't clear. But I'm certain the ending will leave fans in tears. The end of an era for characters we love, from Rapunzel's kind heart to her parents' sweet hugs. Also Eugene's humor and Varian's brain, Lance's loyalty and Cassandra's endurance for pain. The show told a story we all hold so dear, which we will remember through coming years. With its fun, thought-out plot and unique animations, this show remains one of Disney's best creations.